So you can go ahead, Marky.
Okay. Hey guys, can everyone hear me okay? We're not like echoing and whatnot. All right. So yeah. So we're going to talk a little bit about VIPs, PV, how to get new VIPs, how to kind of keep your current and existing VIPs ordering and supporting you in your business. So first and foremost, I know you guys hear us talking about this all the time, but it's so important. Social media, it's kind of like beating a dead horse at this point, but I do have a lot of my girls on this call who have been struggling with this aspect of their business. So I kind of wanted to address it a little bit. I know most of you on here are like IG stars and you have it down packed and we look up to you a lot for that, but I kind of want to go over it a little bit because I'll go over what works for me as far as getting new VIPs and keeping my existing VIPs ordering. So showing up on social media as your true, authentic self, this is huge. Making sure that you're posting content that is built around you and your brand, okay? So we always talk about how this business is like a simple, duplicatable process, and you can look to leaders and different people on your teams for kind of inspiration and content, but you guys have to be making sure that it's authentic, genuine content built around you and your brand. So we always say the 5 things that make you you. This is what you guys should be using to post your content and build your content around. So it goes back to the know, like, trust method that we always talk about. If people feel like they know you personally and who you are, they like you for who you are and what you're bringing to the table, it sets you apart from every other girl who's selling this product. They come to you because they like you, okay? And then trust. Trust is huge when it comes to sales, getting VIPs. They have to look at you as a credible resource. So when I say credible resource, the content that you guys are putting out daily has to be valuable. It has to be educational. It has to have some type of like resource built into it. It will keep them coming back to your page. It will keep them engaging with you. It will keep them interested. This is why we call it attraction marketing. So I know a lot of girls, when they first start out, they're like, I don't want to be spammy. I don't want to be annoying. What do I do with this? Like,
I started watching last night.
What? Sorry, I thought you said something again. But so when my girls are saying, how do I do this? I don't want to be annoying. I don't want to be spammy. We say, kind of sprinkle it into your lifestyle post. Your lifestyle post should be everything that makes you you. And we say this all the time. It should be valuable. It can be resourceful, educate them, keep them coming back to your page and interacting with you. I always tell my girls, show, don't tell. Going live in this business is huge. That is the biggest part. Like, when I go live, I get all of my VIPs coming to me like, hey girl, you just posted about this this product for your natural curly hair. Or hey, like, I just saw in your live you were talking about a product that is great for hydration or great for frizz. Like, every single time I go live, every time, I get at least 3 people who message me about what I was just talking about. So showing your face, show, don't tell, it shows your audience that you're actually using these products, that you're actually like
16
that they feel like they can trust you and what you're suggesting. They see that you're using it. They can see the emotion in your face, you guys, that you're excited. This is what you use and how you use it. So I tell my girls all the time, show, don't tell is huge. Spice up your video content. Put some music into it. Make it fun. Make it like enjoyable for them to watch, to where when you do go live and you are posting video content, they actually want to stay around and watch. People get bored easily, so make it quick, make it fun, make it enjoyable, and have a call to action. Like, say something at the end. If you guys are interested, message me. If you're interested in placing an order, drop a bomb in the little DM box, and I'll get back to you with some more information. Like, always have a call to action. So those are some things that work for me on social media. I don't know about you, Gab. Like, what do you have to put in on that?
Yeah, so I think that I love how you talk about the brand, and we always talk about the 5 things that make you you. But people, like, I feel like you guys need some more tangibles and like what specifically on what to post. So when you do think about those 5 things that make you you, think about what you can post weekly based on those things. So for me, like I like working out, I like nutrition and fitness. So when I get back home to Vegas, I want to do a new meal that I make every single week, like a big dinner that I make from scratch, and I take my whole page through that entire process. You know, the grocery shopping, the looking up the ingredients, all of that stuff, so I can take them through the whole process. And honestly, like I'm not very good at cooking. I usually just throw everything together. So if I try to actually follow steps, I think it would be like a very fun process to follow. And then, you know, how it turns out and eating it and everything. That's like a whole valuable experience that will be educated by. But you always want to make sure you're entertaining them, you're educating them, you're giving them something. Don't just show them, oh, this is the meal I make. Show them what the meal is. What are the ingredients? What is the calorie count? What, you know, give them more to hold on to. The other thing is, Marky talked about have them, she gets 3 messages from each of their lives. Don't be discouraged if people aren't DMing you, because I swear to you, in the first 6 months of this business for me, no one DM'd me. Like no one was asking me about the product. But that doesn't mean that someone's not interested. That just means that they're lazy and they didn't message you. And so, I mean, maybe they're not interested, but the people who are interested, they're not going to message you. So my advice I give everyone, can everybody hear me? Your comment, Sam. Just message in the comments if you can't hear. But my advice I give to all my girls is that you have to pair the posting with the reaching out. Okay, some people are just reading. I guess I'm just gonna keep going. You have to pair posting with reaching out, because people are interested, but they might not be DMing you. So don't get super discouraged if they're not DMing you.
Yeah. So basically it just requires a lot of patience and consistency. We say consistency all the time because it's huge. You guys can't take days off. You can't like have a weekend where you're like out partying with your friends and just decide not to post for 3 days because you're busy. Like that doesn't work. You guys make time to fit this in your business. Is this like, what is going on? Can everyone hear us?
A lot of people are, but I think it's okay. Yeah.
I thought everyone was muted. Okay, so basically back to the consistency thing. Be consistent, show up every day. The content that you guys post, like Gabby said, make sure that it has some type of like value built into it. Show them your favorite skincare products and how you apply them to your face, your everyday routine. Show them your favorite makeup, or do like a makeup tutorial and show that where you get these products, direct them where to go, how they can buy them. Show them like a DIY face mask, anything, you guys, like anything that you use and love on a daily basis, build it into this business. It's a lifestyle. So you're sprinkling the business in with your lifestyle, and that's how you won't come off as being annoying and spammy if you're talking about other things other than just shampoo all day long. So if your story is like hair, working out, hair, like people aren't going to go to your stories anymore. They're not going to want to go to your page and see what you're posting, because you're jamming hair care products down their throat at every second of the day, and you're not providing any other valuable resources, like stuff that they can consume, like consumable content is what we're saying. So Gabby said recipes, stuff like that is great.
Yeah, and on that, like what I tell my girls is post every day about your life and your brand, but I say post 3 times a week about the business, because I think even posting every day about the business is too much. I mean, everybody, you guys all have your own thing that you do, but I tell my girls 3 times a week, and try to make those full stories. Take them through your whole hair process, or so 3 times a week, a longer story about a certain product or a certain aspect of the business or something. And then other days, make sure you're posting every single day, so you're beating the algorithm. Because the more you post, the more people watch your stories, the more you're going to pop up first. Like right now, I'm getting 1,000 views on my story and I have 7,000 followers, and that percentage is super high. And it's because I'm constantly posting, not necessarily about business, just about my life as well.
Yeah, and your own personal results are going to be your best friend, you guys. Like I said, if people see you showing up and you using the products, your hair, your transformations, your daily routine, it just kind of resonates with your audience a little better because they can see you personally using it. It's on you. It's a lot harder for somebody to want to trust what you're doing and buy from you if you're just posting before and after photos all day long that mean really nothing to you and take, zero amount of energy or work. But if you guys make your posts your own, if you create, really exciting and different content from everybody. I mean, I know that sometimes we're in like a crunch and we copy and paste people's posts and we throw things up that somebody else already had. But just try not to do that. Try to make it your own and try to be genuine and try to be authentic. People can sense when you're not being genuine, and people don't like to be sold. People buy people, they don't buy products. And you guys, this is not like this business is not just who you are. It's just a byproduct of what you do and who you are. So you make it more like less post, more valuable, resourceful content, and then kind of just sprinkle in the business, and it won't be spammy.
Yeah, I always say that your hair transformation is your greatest asset in this business. And that's really true. I mean, if you're showing how you use the products in going live, slow-mo videos, fast videos, what is that called? Like a speeded up video or whatever. Any way you can show the products, the benefits of the products, using the products, approximate people, any way you can, Hyperlapse. Any way you can show the products is going to be way more effective and yourself. Like, so just get out there and start doing something. Throw a live up there if you're doing your hair. It doesn't matter if you mess it up. People feel super disconnected to you if you're real and raw. And if you mess up, that's perfectly fine. People actually like that. I have like a couple, like, I want to take you guys through like talking to an actual VIP. But a couple things before that, something I want to make sure I touch on is if you guys are doing giveaways, rig them. And what I mean by that is choose the winner. Don't give it away to someone that is never going to buy the products from you. And okay, it may sound bad, but that you're doing that for your business, like, so when you have people enter, choose the person that's going to be most profitable for your business. Don't give it to someone who's 15 that can never join your business, or not ever, but not right now, and it's not profitable to you. So that's my biggest thing is I've had girls do giveaways and they give it away. I've had a girl do a giveaway and she gave her products away to one of my VIP, like, that, and she didn't even realize. But so make sure you're picking, like, just pick someone. Obviously don't tell them you're gonna pick, but I mean that's just my take on it.
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just going to touch on the raffle thing. I think that that's huge. I do that all the time. Like, I've done so many raffles for my VIPs because at the end of the day, customers are like, what's in it for me and what do I get? And it's important to take care of your existing VIPs because they are the ones who are going to support your business. You guys, I've gone months with having maybe 1 or 2 new VIPs, but my existing VIPs, my PV's up there every single month because I take care of them. I text them if they're having like a bad day on social media and I saw on Facebook, like, say prayers for my family or anything like that. Check in with them, build relationships with them. I send them thank you cards. I wish them happy birthday. Like, I do raffles and giveaways. I plan on sending all of my VIPs Christmas cards this holiday season. Like, you guys have to do things that show that you appreciate them and their support in your business, and they'll return the favor.
Oh, I didn't even touch on like doing a giveaway for your current, but I totally do that too. I try to do giveaways for random, like, prospective people, but then also for your current VIPs, and then also your market partners. That's another discussion. But giving is such a good token of your appreciation for your customers. I mean, I try to do one every month, do a giveaway, and they love it. They appreciate it so much. So yeah, I want to take you guys kind of through like talk to VIP from beginning to end. I feel like we guys need some tangibles and what exactly to say and how to work it through. So always, 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 you want to be relatable. You want to connect with that person, just like she's talking about, like trust. You want to know you, you want them to trust you, you want them to like you. And once you establish that relationship, then talking business and maybe asking for sale is going to be a lot easier. So you want to make it really casual. Send them a DM, especially if it's someone that you know. I mean, you shouldn't really DM people that you don't know about the products, but think about anyone that you've ever had some sort of relationship with, whether it's from high school or college or a friend of a friend or distant family or anyone. Just catch up first and just say, hey girl, how are you? What are you doing these days? And just get the conversation going. Eventually, I always ask, what do you do for work? Or where are you working these days? And they'll tell me, and then they ask me. And if they don't ask, I answer the question, and they don't ever even think twice about it, So they just tell me, oh, I work for XYZ. And they don't ask me. I just say, oh, that's awesome. I work for a luxury-based hair company. I get to work from my phone and have, or the products have completely changed my hair. And I just leave it at that. I just plant the seed. I just put it out. I'm not asking them for sale. I'm not asking them if they need new hair products. I'm just putting it out. When you're posting and consistently for by your second, by your third month, usually those people that you're exactly talking to, they see what you post. And I'm telling you, like starting my third month, 50% of people that I would DM would literally ask me about it. I had to DM them though in order for them to ask me about it. So I would say, oh, I work for a luxury-based hair company, I sell the product. They'd be like, oh my God, girl, I've totally seen your post. Like, you have to tell me about the products. And I'd be like, wow, that was like way easier than I thought. But I never would have known they were interested. And like I DM them and I casually had it brought up instead of just saying, hey, let me know if you want products. They probably would have been like, oh, that's kind of weird. She just wants a sale. But I checked first. I asked them how they were doing, and they asked me what I did for them. So it's casual.
Yeah, and I think that
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think that we get caught up in numbers a lot, and I think that a lot of people are afraid to join this business or think they won't be successful because they don't have thousands of followers and they don't have a lot of engagement and stuff like that. And it's at the end of the day, you guys have to focus on the followers that you do have and the audience that you do have, and really try to start building relationships with your current audience. The followers will come and all that will happen, but the people who follow you right now are the ones who know, like, and trust you. Those are the people who are watching your stories. Those are the people who are silently creeping. They might not be interested in reaching out to you right away, but this takes time. Credibility takes time. For them to trust you takes time. That's why we say stay consistent with this and it will all pay off. But I've been focusing a lot more on this lately, with really making sure that I know my specific audience that I have right now. So if you guys have your account set to business on your Instagram, if you have it switched to a business account, you can check your insights. You can view the age group of the audience that's viewing your post, if it's male or female, the area that they're coming from, and you guys can build your content around this. Like if it's mostly female, post, female related content. If it's mostly men, post balding men pictures. Like, do things based around your current audience right now and engage with those people. I know that we get so caught up with cold messaging and following 3 to 5 new girls a day and engaging and liking and posting on all these random people's stuff. But if you do it on your own immediate audience right now, always comment on their pictures. Like, tell them their kids are cute. Like, congratulations on your marriage. You look beautiful. Like, be very involved in your current audience's life, and it will pay off. I mean, at least for me, it has.
Yeah, definitely. Like, taking the time to build relationships is what's important. And I know everybody just wants to make sales really quick, but if you don't have those relationships with people, you have to take time to build them. So, a lot of people that do all these sales in the beginning, they already have those close relationships with a lot of people. For people like me, like I was like a recluse, like in the middle of nowhere in North Dakota. Like, I didn't talk to anyone. Time to build those relationships day after day, talking to those people, getting to know them, get them talking. What's their life about? And obviously you want to get them talking about their hair, but the more you can provide support for them in other ways, then that's how you're really going to connect with them. And always follow up like that. Definitely you want to follow up with, not even if you're talking about the product, you know, you can follow up the following week. Hey, how's your job going? I know you were having issues. Just be there for that person. And it doesn't have to be fake. It can be really genuine, and it can go a long way. So I'll keep going with this. So when they do say that they're interested, have that list of hair questions that we all sent, but I always advise put it in conversation so it's natural. What I always say is, yeah, sure, I'd love to get you hooked up on these products. Tell me a little bit about your hair so I can get you on the perfect system. What are your goals? What are your issues? Or what are your hair goals? What are your hair issues? So I start off with those two very broad topics, goals and issues. Everyone pretty much knows that about their hair. Some people don't know if they're thick or fine or whatever. Sometimes they don't know that stuff. So sending them that list of questions can be overwhelming and not personal. So start with, what are your goals? What are your issues? They'll tell you. And whatever they tell you, relate it to yourself or a customer that you have or a business partner. Girl, I totally get it. I have the same problem. My roots were so oily just before I started using these products. And then you can go from there, asking the rest of the questions. So, do you use heat on your hair? Or say a couple more questions. Do you use heat on your hair? Is it thick or thin? And you can kind of list out questions from there, but in conversation format, it's a lot more genuine. Okay, and then so send it in your group chat. We'll help you recommend products for their hair type. When we recommend the products, you want to do it specifically on what their issues are. So you want to relate that back to them. So if you say, okay, girl, I'm going to put you on, or I'm going to recommend for you this smoothing shampoo. It's going to be a light enough shampoo where it addresses your oils, but it will also help with your frizz and hydration. So if she told you that she has frizzy hair and oil, but also oily, dry and oily roots, say this shampoo will basically do both of those things for her. So make sure you're specifically saying why that product is good for them and what issue it will address. Then they'll be like, wow, these products can solve my problems, instead of just being like, okay, this random smoothing shampoo, I don't even know what it does.
Yeah, building value around the products is huge when you're fitting them. If you guys relate it back to what they hate about their hair, that's going to like increase your sale level way higher. And if I know a lot of people get pushback on the price, a lot of my girls are like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm fitting, I'm pitching, I'm doing everything, but everyone's like, it's too expensive, or, it's always comes down to the price. Well, what I suggest doing when that happens is going live, talking on your videos and breaking that product down. Be like, build value around how our products are different, how we're non-toxic, how they last 3 to 4 months. Take that price of $128 and divide it by the number of days in the month and X amount of dollars per day. Break it down in literal form in front of their faces and be like, you guys, this is a coffee. $4 a day is a coffee. Don't buy a coffee every day for a month, and invest in your hair. Invest in something that you want to buy. Invest in something and treat yourself, okay? Like, these products are going to last you 3 to 4 months or more. So break it down in front of them to where they can't be like, oh, that's too expensive. I don't want to spend that kind of money. You go to the bar every night. Well, not all of you, but you go to the bar on the weekends and you spend $100 between Friday and Saturday. Treat yourself, invest in your hair, and break it down in front of them. And like I said, build your content around what they're telling you. If they're like, hey, it's I don't know, it's just too much money and I don't believe in this and that. Whatever they're saying, turn it around and start posting about it.
That's exactly what I have too, like, about people saying it's too expensive. But to go back like one step, make sure you guys are making them ask you how much it costs. Don't just go into like, well, I recommend the smoothing shampoo and it costs this amount of money and blah, 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 blah. Just do the recommendation, and then they're going to say, okay, how much? So then this is what I say. I can get you the best prices and deals on the VIP membership. It's a one-time $20 fee, but you get access to flash sales, 15% off, free shipping, and a free product with every purchase. So it pays for itself within the first order. So I make sure that I say the $20 fee first, and then I say everything that it gets, because then that ends it on a more positive note. And then also I add on the end, so it pays for its first order. So that's important to include after the fee. You don't want to pay the fee after that part. And then I say, you will have to make 2 more VIP orders at some time in the future, but I will manage your account and push back your order if you're not ready. Then I say, the effortless style system is $84 or whatever. List out your products and say how much they are. The product should last you a minimum of 3 months, and there's a 30-day money guarantee if for some reason you don't love them. How does that sound? And when I price out the product in the middle, I don't include the VIP price in it because I already included that. So I don't like to push those numbers together because it tends to be a bigger number, but I still let out that it's $20 and then the products cost this much. So then this is what I say when it's too expensive. I say, I totally understand these products are really unlike anything else out there and they actually work. Think about how much you're already spending on your hair care. Just like Marky said, X amount of dollars, however much they're going to spend, $100 divided by 3 months is X amount per month, divided by how many days is X amount per days. I always say that too. That's a coffee, or that's I'm going out to eat for lunch every day. Just save that little $5 every day and invest in your. Also, you can mention if they're going to the salon and $200 potentially every month, they shouldn't be using $7 shampoo. If they get our product, they're not going to have to go to the salon every month. They're going to save a lot of money doing that. Their won't be as damaged, and they won't have to get it cut all the time. They won't have to get it colored as much. The color will look better. So just point those things out. Don't just take, oh, it's too expensive. Don't just take that as a no, because I know a lot of my girls don't want to be pushy or they don't want to be annoying, but you're not being pushy if you just kind of explain yourself further and kind of explain the value. So saying, I totally get it. I didn't have the money for it either. But when you break it down, it's not too bad. Break it down by the day or whatever. And then I always add at the end, whenever you're ready though. So it's still like I'm not asking them for the sale. I was just kind of explaining myself further and saying, let me know when you're ready. So adding that at the end doesn't make them feel like they have to tell me again.
Yeah. I also like when people push back on price. My main thing I always do, and I'll be like, oh, I totally understand. I felt the same way, but 3-4 months, XYZ divided by this, do that whole thing. And then I will always say at the end, but you know what? I totally get it. We always have great flash sales and great deals going on. I will be sure to reach out to the next flash sale because everybody loves saving money. Everybody loves a good deal. Let them know that you totally understand that they don't have the money and that's an issue for them. So what you're going to do as their rep or who they're going to buy from, you're going to look out for them and try to save them money every chance they can get. I don't care if they ghost you on every single time you reach out to them on a flash sale. I have reached out to many potential VIPs with every single one of our flash sales and they don't answer me. I don't care. I'm just like, hey girl, I know that you have been interested in buying these products and just want to let you know it's 25% off now, free shipping. And they're just like, yeah, seen, don't care. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm still going to go and tell you about my deals and maybe one day you'll want to buy them. I don't know.
I love it. It's funny that you're every time you talk, it's exactly what I have in my notes to say next. So we're totally if they do want to order, I always just say, I usually place orders for my customers because I'm really familiar with the website and I want to make sure you get the free deals and the free products. I can also send you a picture before I submit. So offer to send them a photo of their final screen before they submit. That makes them feel a lot more comfortable. Then I say, if you're not comfortable with that, I'd be happy to set up time to walk you through it. So if you have someone that's not comfortable giving you their card information, you need to set up him to enroll them. Because if you just say, okay, let me know when you're ready, they're never going to be ready. You have to say, what time for you? I can do Monday at X time or X time, and then set up that way. Like she said, keep them on a list. Ask them if they want to be on your sales list. I make them tell you they want to be on your sales list. Say, okay, I totally understand. Do you want to be on my flash sale list so I can let you know when the best deals are? So make them tell you they want to be on your list versus oh, I'll put you on my list. So then it's not as annoying when you're like reaching out to them. This is what I say when I don't hear back after a couple times reaching out. Hey girl, I haven't heard from you in a while and I don't want to bother you. There's another sale going on that I would love to tell you about. So please let me know if you're still interested or if I should take you off my list. So this makes them feel like kind of guilty because they haven't been replying to you and you feel like you're bothering them. And then they feel like, oh, wow, I want her to keep telling me about this stuff. So usually if they're interested, they definitely reply, oh no, like I'm definitely interested. And if they're not, I take them off my list. I don't worry about it.
Yeah, I
like
did something similar to that.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, I was just gonna say I did
go
something
ahead.
similar. I did something similar to that when it came to like my existing VIPs, and like when I did my last raffle, I kind of reached out to every VIP because I put every VIP who's ever ordered from me, like ever, in this random name drawer thing, whatever, and gave out free products. So that was like my way of checking in with every single one of my VIPs, like, hey guys, just want to let you know at the end of the month, I'm doing a raffle for every single one of my VIPs who's ever ordered to show, you know, my gratitude and appreciation for you guys. So be on the lookout for that. If you're no longer using the products and wish to not be in this raffle, please let me know. Because that's a good way that I found to talk to some of my VIPs who have been ghosting me. Like I know that you guys have some of those VIPs who have ordered from you and literally have not replied back to you in like 4 to 6 months. Like they just ignore you, which is so weird. But that was my way of being like, hey, can you let me know if like you hate these products and you don't want anything to do with them anymore because you're wasting my time. My phone is dying. Of course. Why is my audio not working?
Oh, sorry. I was.
What?
Sorry.
Were you muted?
Yeah, I was talking and I was muted. I don't know if we're on
my phone.
I don't know if we're on like the 40-minute like restraint, but I'm just gonna keep going and see if it ends. But so like we talked about earlier, no just means not right now, and so don't necessarily write them off. And they might just be a little bit pressured by the sale, but they're definitely watching. So that goes back to the posting. Make sure you're posting because literally these products are for everybody. Anybody can use these products. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Morgan. Okay, yeah. So I just have don't take no so easily. I have so many girls. Oh, I don't want to be annoying. I don't want to pressure. Don't take no so easily. If they tell you no, with an excuse, then you always have a rebuttal to the excuse, and then just end it with "I'm here whenever you're ready." So it's not like pressure to order right away.
Mm-hmm.
And then what Mike said, whatever their excuse, be posting about that. So if they say it's too expensive, have customers be like, oh my God, like you can screenshot from customer. These products last forever. You know, like everybody's saying that stuff. Or you can break down the price like in one of your stories, or you can break down how much people are spending on average on their hair. Whatever. Post about whatever their excuses are for not purchasing. They're seriously watching everything you post. So make sure you get that stuff up there. Then after they post or after they order from you, your job is not over. I feel like a lot of girls are getting the order, they're making that percentage, and they like don't check in on them. Like this have a job. So you got the sale, take care of them. You need to be thankful for that customer. So you need to make sure right away you're sending wash instructions. So I have like specific instructions that I send out that I can send like in the Facebook page or whatever. You guys all have instructions that you send right away to your customer. Some people like to send it, like some people say, let me know when you get your products and I'll send you instructions. But like, honestly, half my customers don't even let me know when the products arrive. It's like, oh, I used it. Like, oh, you don't even know how. So I just send it right away. And I just say, let me know when your products are filled. I always mention though, in my instructions to make sure they turn our heat tools down. So our products break down all the buildup hair. So, I mean, the only positive to having all that waxy buildup on your hair is it does like protect from heat. So not having that, you definitely need to turn down your heat tools. And I have my wash instructions. And then I also have take before and after pictures. A lot of customers don't, but at least if you throw it in your wash instructions, then some people always send a thank you card. So what I do is right away when I order, I have thank you cards. I write out a little cute message to them. I thank you for ordering, and I say, here's an example of whatever I have. Try to send the oil if I can, and then I'll give them instructions. So make sure you poke a hole in the oil, it doesn't ooze out everywhere. Or with the if I send the mask, I'll say, make sure you use this before or after shampoo, but before conditioner, and make sure you use a conditioner. I'll give them a little snippet about the sample. And then I also tell them about the 3 and Thank You program in the thank you card. I say, here's 3 business cards. Or I say, refer 3 friends to Monet, get $84 on the company. So I always send 3 business cards and a sample and reference them both. So don't be scared to like ask for referrals. I do this all the time. Like this month for all my VIPs, I sent out like a cute little message. It's like, hey, here's a reminder about the referral program. If you guys, and I even said, if you guys wouldn't mind when your order arrived, if you would shout me out on your Instagram, I'd be thankful. And 10 of my customers shouted me out on their Instagram. So don't be scared to ask. Like our customers are so thankful for us because we take them through all the steps and we do everything for them. So don't be scared to just be like, hey, like, do you mind just shouting me out on your Instagram? If they tell you their hair is feeling amazing, just be like, hey, do you mind throwing a picture on Instagram or something? You know, to have that relationship with them. So don't be scared to ask for referrals or share for sure. That's what works for me. Last thing is check in weekly in the beginning. So I try to check in every week after they get their products. Because as we know, a lot of times in the beginning, people can be going through a detox or having some extra hair loss of that dead hair really stuck in the scalp. So I check in weekly for like the first month, and make them tell you what's going on. Like if they're like, oh, it's okay. Like make them specifically tell you like I don't really like the products. Like that's not enough. You haven't done your job if they're just telling you that and you're like moving on. You need to say, okay, what's going on? How are you washing? Don't say, are you washing twice? Say, how are you washing? Ask them specifics, like tell me exactly what's going on. And if you get that information from them, then you help them through it. But a lot of times if you don't dig for that information, your scalp's going to be itchy and dry and they return the product. So make them tell you that. And then last thing is just educate yourself on the detox process. So educating ourselves about the products in general is really important, but especially about the detox process, losing hair, and how our heads are adjusting to having products that are naturally based and not filled with chemicals. Make sure you're watching training videos on that because you're gonna have customers that do experience that. So you have to be educated and know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I even send like in my email wash instructions, I have a little blurb at the bottom that says like, you may go through shedding, oil, excess oil production. Like I kind of let them know about that process that may occur. I mean, it doesn't happen for everybody, but I think that it's nice to, tell them that what might happen so they don't freak out. And also just to go back to one more thing, like I personally, like most of my sales do come from my existing VIPs. So I take care of them. I do like my own kind of like referral program instead of the one that Monet offers. I kind of just text my girls. I'm like, I'm always trying to take care of the people who support me in my business. So if you send any referrals my way, I'll be sure to take care of you. I'll get them like a $10 Starbucks gift card or something like that, just to show them like, thank you, instead of, because I know like the 3 and Thank You program is kind of hard to do. Like for 3 referrals to all sign up in the same exact month can be pretty difficult. So I kind of do like my own thing.
And like they have to place a flex ship in the same month as the 3 and Thank You program. Like, yeah. So that's hard to do, but honestly, most people aren't going to get 3 anyway, but telling them we have a referral program at least gives them like incentive to like want to do it. I don't send an email. I don't send an email. I literally just have a wash instructions that I text. Not super lengthy or anything, but that's all I send them. And anything else. Oh, I don't tell them about detox. I've debated like putting it in my wash instructions, but I don't know. I think a lot of people are really freaked out about it. So I don't personally, but I know some people do and it works okay too. So
Yeah.
either way is totally fine. But you guys have to figure out what's best for you and how your customers base it off of what your relationship with them is too. Like if it's your best friend or your mom, like tell them they might go through detox. If you don't know them, just be more careful about what you say.
Yeah, I definitely don't use the word detox. I just kind of say like your hair may go through this type of transition while, X, Y, and Z. So yeah, I don't use the word detox because that freaks people out, but I do kind of tell them.
The last thing I wanted to say actually is that we haven't even talked about is having wash parties. So like this is like literally one of the best ways to get VIPs is literally have them over and get your hands in their hair, scrub their head, give them a fun time, have a girls' night, make it casual. You can just send them a text, hey girl, let's have a girls' night. I have snacks and wine. I'd love to show you the products I have. No pressure at all. And seriously, you guys, like people who you wash, they want the products. And especially if you have multiple people over, if one person's like, oh my God, my hair feels so amazing, then the next girl's like, wow, my hair feels amazing too. It's like a domino effect. So as many heads of hair you can get your hands in, do it, because that's been like the most effective for me.
Yep, I agree.
Okay, we have
no, go ahead.
I just said, does anybody have any questions? I think you guys pretty much asked everything. I'm kind of looking at it. Okay, I think we're good to go. So yay, that was so fun.
Oh, wait.
Hopefully we can get this uploaded.
How do you chat people in this?
Oh,
go
I
to
can
the
hear
little
you,
bottom
Megan.
bar.
Okay.
You can just talk though, Megan.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Probably better than a message.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was actually just wondering how you chat people on the app.
Oh, yeah, there's like a little like participant box at the bottom. And you can
Oh, okay. I see. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
That took me forever to figure out, so don't.
Yeah, like,
don't.
jeez. Okay, cool. Well, thanks.
Yeah,
that was really
we
informative.
actually have a question.
Go ahead.
We are about to go live, Laura and me, she's my downline, and we actually received our product. We actually received our products because we got the $2.99 product credit line back. And so we're about to go live to show our products and talk about the biz and the products. So what can you guys recommend for this live that we're about to do?
So you're doing like an unboxing live. I think those are great to kind of like show every product that's coming out of your box of goodies and tell everybody what it's used for. Like, oh, here we have the Renew shampoo. It's our most hydrating shampoo. You're going to get the most hydration, nourish, like kind of just go over what every product does in that kit. I think that's really informative way to unbox your kit live.
And then about the question in the chat, like how do you advise the watch party? Just like seriously as casual as possible. Like, I mean, some people like to do like a whole big event for it, and that's good too. But I think with your girlfriends or with people who you're close to, just make it as casual as possible. Grab a bottle of wine and some snacks, and just put them over and watch them in the sink. Honestly, just make it as easy and laid back and fun as possible. Yeah, that's my only advice on that.
Yeah, with the wash party, I mean, me and my entire group of girls, like 30 something of us, are doing a wash party next Saturday at one of my girls' house. And we're all bringing like apps, and we're all bringing our products. Each person is supposed to bring like a prospect or a potential VIP or potential market partner with them to this party. So it's going to be like a big event, and we're kind of advertising it on our live or like Facebook status, just kind of saying, hey, if you've ever been interested in trying out these products, I'm doing a live wash event this weekend. Come get your hair washed, drink some wine, and hang out. Like, make it super, super casual. Like, no, you don't have to buy product. No, you don't have to come and sign up or do anything. Just come get your hair washed.
Cool.
Love that. Okay, I think we are good to go. But if you guys have any other questions, like just definitely you can DM either of us, or we're gonna have this on Main Attractions too, so you guys can put questions in the comments, and then we can definitely answer questions you have. So yay! Thanks for getting on, you guys. Bye, Marky.
Yeah, bye, guys. Thank you.